All right, let me ask you a question. If you don't get up tomorrow morning, what good is everything else you got going on? Ask yourself that. Everything else you got going on in your life, you got yourself spread far and wide, east and west. Everybody got a piece of you. But if you don't get up tomorrow morning, what good is everything else you got going on? Just think about that for a second. You got to start spending time with yourself. I'm not telling you to be selfish. It's good helping people. It's great helping people. I feel good when I help people. But guess what? We got 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And some of us are trying to spread ourselves thin throughout the whole week, every hour of the day, helping everybody else. We good at putting everybody else's life in order. We good at helping everybody else out with their problems. But your life in disarray. Your life is not in order. So think about that. Think about that. You don't even spend time with yourself. You know how your parent always say, what good are you gonna be if you did? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. We have to start spending time with ourselves as people. We have to build ourselves as people. We have to maintain ourselves. We have to sustain ourselves. We have to build ourselves. That's what we have to do for ourselves. Because guess what? A lot of us are the standard in life. In our own mind, we feel that we're not at the place to where we think that we are the standard in life. But to a lot of other people, we are the standard. We are the person that's doing good. We are the person that's doing great. We are the person that look like we never had no problems. We are the person who always got answers for everybody else. But guess what? You're spreading yourself thin with that ideology, trying to keep that up, and you're not spending time with yourself. The reality of it is, a lot of us sometimes don't have other people that we can pour into as if everybody else pours into us. Everybody else put all their life into us. But you don't have nobody to confide in. So everything is stuck in here. You don't have no way to release what you got going on. You don't have no way to get things off your chest because you are that person to everybody that surrounds you. Everybody look up to you. Do I suggest you build a relationship with God? I mean, from my standpoint, yes. But I understand everybody don't believe in God. So I can get that. I'm not going to throw God on everybody. But you have to spend time with yourself. You have to make sure self is in order. You understand? You have to make sure self is protected. If self is not protected, what else is protected that you are involved in? If you are the intricate part in so many other different aspects in life, what good are you if you're not here no more? What good are you if you're not taking care of yourself? What good are you if you're not giving yourself maximum attention? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to spend more time with ourselves. You know, we have to spend more time with ourselves. It's not being selfish. You got to work on self. You are not good for nobody else if you're not good for self. You understand? If you're indecisive at self, how can you be good for anybody else? You probably have became used to making things sound good to other people, but you're indecisive to self. How can you help somebody else feel complete when you're incomplete to self? Just think about that. We have to spend more time on ourselves, people. And I get it. When you're single, you're single. When you have a family, you got kids and stuff like that, guess what? All that is incorporated in self now. You know, especially when you got kids because they depend on you. That's part of self. And a family that works together, a family that builds together, a family that sustains together, maintains together, will grow together and become abundant together. So that is self right there. But if you're a single person, sometimes you got to separate from your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Sometimes you got to separate from friends. Sometimes you got to detox by yourself and you got to rebuild self. You got to reprogram self. You got to re-energize self. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Your life can't be involved with people 24 hours a day because you lose a sense of self. You lose a sense of self when you don't really get to kick back and know who self really is. So we got to spend more time with ourselves, people. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing selfish about taking some time for yourself. Man, we got 7 days a week. All your 7 days can't be spread thin on everybody else. At least 3 of them days got to be up on you. You got to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? So you got 24 hours a day. Guess what? All whatever 20 some hours, 17, 18 hours that you up can't be all devoted to other people. Some got to be up on self. And that self time is not always just coming home and taking a shower or taking a bath and just letting the steam off. That can't be it. It got to be more than that. You know what I'm saying? So build yourself, respect yourself, maintain yourself, sustain yourself, re-energize yourself, detox yourself. We got to do that, folks. We got to do that, because you're going to go insane spreading yourself thin for everybody else. And then when nobody else is there for you to pour into, for you to lean on, you're going to break down. You're going to break down if you ain't strong. And this game right here is a strong person's game. I ain't going to say it's a strong man's game. It's a strong person's game. Because it calls for strong women just as much as men. So, man, take care of yourself, love yourself, build yourself. Spend time with yourself.